folks, Mark Johnson, Tech Snobs, brand new Moto X. Is this the phone for you as far as customizations goes, colors, options? We're going to find all that out in the full unboxing. Here we go with the Moto X. Big shout out goes to Sprint, sending this over review unit. So let's get into it, see what's in the box, and roll with it. This is the white model. Now the thing with this phone, as we briefly take a look at it, feels good in hand. You can really customize it any way you want, but currently you only can do that on AT&T. It is coming to the other carriers, but you can customize this phone in literally any way you want as far as the colors and so forth. So it's definitely pretty cool. So we got some let's get started info, different languages, Sprint important information. Definitely a different box here, as far as Sprint has the recyclable material a lot of times. So you got a lot of stuff telling you what to do with the phone. So that is what it is. Basic micro USB charger. Doesn't really look like to be anything too significant with this phone that we haven't seen. Oh, you do get a SIM card, SIM tray removal tool, which is definitely neat. I don't think I've ever seen a Motorola one look quite like that. And power brick, and of course, unfortunately, you get no headphones with this, so that's something that you do not get. But let's take a look at the phone. It is a 4.7 720p display. I do like the back, the feeling on it. It definitely feels nice in the hand. Let's check this out. Let's see what kind of SIM card is in here. Oh, so this is actually it's a nano SIM. So definitely a nano SIM card, really small. Does say Sprint on it. I can get that up on the camera. You can see it says Sprint. So that's definitely pretty cool. I don't think I've seen any other phone outside of iPhone have one yet. So that's definitely a nice feature, as far as, making a device, so you can save space. So let's compare it to some other devices out here real quick, guys. It's booting up. It does feel nice in the hand. I like this nice boot up animation. Let's watch it through all the way and see how this goes. But very, very nice. It feels good in the hand. I mean, that's one of the things I've heard a lot of good things about it. If you do customize it with color, you can change like the color of the volume rocker, the power button, the front panel can be changed, and then of course the back, along with around the rim of the camera and so forth. So that's definitely pretty cool. So let's go ahead and compare it to some other devices. First up is the iPhone 5. Definitely very similar in size all around. iPhone is definitely thinner and more narrow. So that's definitely how these two phones compare. So kind of similar feel though in the hand, as far as this one does fit in your hand better, but the iPhone's so narrow, but that's how those two match up. Next up is the Galaxy S4. Galaxy S4 is definitely considerably bigger. Let's go ahead and take this flip cover off just for a sec. And much bigger with the Galaxy S4. I take the back off, you can see. S4 is wider as well, and taller. So overall, S4 is just a bigger phone. So that's that comparison. Next up is the HTC One. Now these both feel very similar in a lot of ways in the hand, because of the curved back. They're about very close to the same type of thickness. Definitely the HTC One is taller, and it's that that all metal build. So that's that comparison with those two. And just to have fun, we're going to do a comparison with the Galaxy Mega. That's right, the Galaxy Mega, 6.3 inch compared to the 4.7 on the Moto X. So obviously, pictures speak, or video speaks louder than words on this comparison. So into the OS here is pretty much stock Android as much as you can get. Let's take a look and see what Sprint has got preloaded on here. Definitely on-screen buttons, 720p display. It's kind of got mid-range specs in a lot of aspects. I'll go over all those specs in the full review, but looking at, I see a One Weather installed. I really don't see a lot of bloatware. I do see the Sprint stuff. I see Scout, Sprint TV, Sprint Worldwide. I'm getting a nice 4G signal here. So that's definitely a good thing. Let's just open up the browser real quick and just see. Won't sign in. Let's just go to ESPN.com. Let's just see how this goes. So definitely their LTE is definitely pretty fast. This is one of the better receptions I've gotten on Sprint, so that's definitely a good thing in this area. And overall, I definitely I can see why a lot of people like this. It feels just right in a lot of ways for a phone, as far as size-wise. All the Google apps are pre-installed here, so that's great. Google Playbooks, and let's go here and take a look at settings. About the phone, and you have Android 4.2.2. I don't know if it should get 4.3. I do believe they've already announced it. Let's go ahead and take a check now. So there's no updates for it just yet. So that's definitely something to look forward to when you're looking at the Moto X. But other than that, we'll have a full review of it. Camera, tap anywhere on the screen. That's how you zoom in. I believe it's got like a 10 megapixel on this one. I have to double check. But other than that, everything does seem to be pretty swift so far. I don't really notice anything too laggy, so to speak. So it's definitely, I just like the feel of it. I mean, I can see why people really raved over how this phone feels in your hand, because it just feels right in a lot of ways. How it curves your hand and so forth. Very minimalistic on the outside of it, but it feels good. Feels like a quality built phone. I do question the price at $199, just simply for the fact that the specs, being a lot of the specs from a top end phone last year, doesn't really kind of hold over so well into this year with all these new phones coming out over the holiday. So I expect to see this go down to $99. I've already seen it at $149, I believe, on Amazon. So keep that in mind as well. Stay locked in on the YouTube channel at Tech Snob. Also, I'm on Twitter at a Tech Snob. Thanks for watching, folks. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Take care.